Kevin, a defeat against Solihull as well. What's the feeling like in the dressing room?
Yeah, bitterly disappointed. A game we were looking forward to, and I felt we were a bit leggy first half in terms of the tempo and intensity of the game that we want to play at. And Solihull got their goal, and all of a sudden they've got something to hang on to, which they're desperate for a win. They feel like a win's going to take them clear. So we knew how tough it would be. The goal's really disappointing. I don't know if Hazy's misjudged the flight of it, and it just seemed to drop into the far post. And then it becomes difficult to break down. And I think probably the level of intensity and quality of the final ball, the final decision to make the right decision at the right time, probably the biggest frustration.
Yeah, and it's like you say, when they brought that thing to defend. I mean, you came out at half time and then really jumped out of the blocks. What adjustments were you trying to make?
No, just a couple in terms of getting Leon. We tried to get him 1v1 wide, and got Maher up alongside Hops, and it nearly paid dividends. I think Hops has had a chance straight away in the second half, and you need one of them to go in because, again, Solihull, I think, have only had 2 efforts on our goal. We have numerous without, the amount of balls we have going in the box. They probably hit the first man, or we have loads of shots around the edge of the box, but we've got to be more clinical in them moments.
Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of frustration. I counted about 12 or 13 shots you had on goal in that second half. So frustration that one of them doesn't break through.
Yeah, exactly. And it's story of a lot of our games, and how many chances, shots, etc. And are they clean cut enough? Possibly not. But we've got to get that moment right when we deliver the final ball or make the final pass that gives us good opportunities and not just half chances, not just snatching. And it becomes frustrating when teams are defending their box, which they have to do, and credit to Solihull for that. But there was like a yellow wall there and we're trying to break it down. And for me, it's just a little bit naivety at times from us, and a little bit decision making's got to be better.
Yeah, I think just thinking about that last move as well, where you called Nick up and then taking the shot, I suppose just a bit more frustration, isn't it? It's a word of the day.
Yeah, listen, I've no idea why we're taking a short corner at that time of the game. It's experienced players. We put in Hazy up, put it in the box, and ask a question.
Yeah. Gus Scott Morris, he seems to be struggling a bit before he came off. Is there any more update on him?
No, I'm not sure at the minute. I haven't had time to assess that, but we'll do that, in due course.
Yeah. So 4 games to go now. Obviously, 6 days till you're back here against Braintree. What's the message coming out of this game moving forward?
Listen, we've got to be perfect almost. We've got to go win the next game. That's all you can do. And, we'll go lick our wounds and, we've got to show some character again, and I think for us, we've got to show that belief. And I said to the players in there's, don't be afraid to take that next step forward. You can be underdogs a lot, but you've got to believe you're good enough, and we've got to show that now.